Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is a test run of audio for William Peace University men's soccer ahead of their first round game of the USA South Conference tournament, as they'll be taking on the Huntington Hawks. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
It always takes about like a full minute to get it.
positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the competition while in attendance at any WPU athletic event. Also, consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wakeman Soccer Park here in Cary for today's first round USA South Conference Tournament matchup between the visiting Huntington Hawks for the Hawks. Starting in goal, junior number 1, Joshua Burton. Sophomore defender number 2, Jace Bailey. Sophomore defender number 5, Caden McLean. Senior forward number 7, Khalil LeBlanc. Freshman forward number 9, Varian Carty. Senior midfield number 14, Jose Lopez. Senior defender number 15, Bennett Wilkinson. Junior midfielder number 16, Taylor Bradley. Sophomore midfielder number 19, Sammy Sanchez. Freshman forward number 20. Starting lineups for the two teams. Of course, you have number 1 junior goalkeeper Joshua Burton in front of the net for the Hawks, followed by sophomore defender number 2, Jace Bailey. Sophomore defender number 5, Caden McLean. Senior forward number 7, Keelan LeBlanc. Freshman forward number 9, Varian Carty. Senior midfielder number 14, Jose Lopez. Senior defender number 15, Bennett Wilkinson. Junior midfielder number 16, Taylor Bradley. Sophomore midfielder number 19, Sammy Sanchez. Freshman forward number 20, Aaron Harris. And freshman defender number 26, Colton Kay. The Hawks are led by head coach Matt Cooper. He is assisted by Christian Young. Nothing new under the blue moon for the starting lines for your William Peace Pacers. In the net, you'll have senior goalkeeper number 1, Jacob Smith, as the Pacers are trying to enter the box right here and acquire the first shot of today's matchup. We'll see what they do here before we continue the starting lines. It's going to go out of play, and it will be a goal kick coming up for Burton. Let's continue the starting lineups for the Pacers. Of course, in front of the net, you have senior goalkeeper number 1, Jacob Smith, followed by junior defender number 3, Rush Campbell. Sophomore midfield number 5, Danny Alvarez. Sophomore forward number 7, Jorge Lemus. Junior midfield number 8, Jose Aguirre. Senior midfield number 10, George Aguilar. Senior midfield number 11, Archie Filater. Senior midfield number 12, Ivan Ponce. Junior midfield number 15, Alex Hernandez. Senior forward number 16, Karan Williams. And number 19, junior midfielder TJ Hurd. The Pacers, of course, are led by Ryan Huber in his 5th season with the program. He is assisted by Ozzy Peralta, Christian Ortiz, and Maximo Bompard. Those are the starting lineups for the two teams as we're approaching 5.5 minutes already played here in the first half of this first round USA South Conference tournament. Off the throw in by Williams, the Hawks immediately get it back, but the Pacers try to take back over at the midfield area, but it will be number 20, Harris, who gets the deflection and gives the possession back to the Hawks. Now on the far side of the field, the Hawks try to send it in, and it's just going to take a couple of bounces into the glove of Smith. Smith allowing his team to push up off the left foot, punts it up in the air. High arching kick that's going to go way over the midfield area. Beautiful kick there by Smith. Pacers are able to track it down. Thurter wants to get on the far side. And the Pacers midfield starting to go to work here as they'll switch fields. And now it'll be Aguirre with it. Aguirre to the middle to Alvarez. Alvarez moving over to the right side to Lemus. Lemus one-on-one with the defender. He moves over to the right side, now trying to move back over to the left. Now tries to cross it into the top of the box where it goes off the foot of Aguilar. Aguilar gives it back to Lemus. Lemus back to Aguilar. One-on-one touches going on right now, and finally the ball goes out of play. Good looking passes so far for the Pacers, where this team really gets their offense going, or their attack I should say, in the midfield area. Alvarez, Aguilar, Filter, Ponce, Hernandez, and Williams, and along with Hurd. going to be the big factors in today's game for the Pacers' attack. Off the long throw and into the box, Phillitter is unable to get his footing set as he tried to kick that one into mid-air. Collision in the box, hard collision as Williams goes down. He made contact with Wilkinson. Williams looks to be okay as that hit looked really ugly, but Williams is on his feet and is walking it off. Good thing to see. And with that, the Pacers get ready for their first corner kick of this afternoon. It's coming on the near side. Phillitter providing it, and it goes right into the gloves of Burton. Pacers come up empty on their first corner kick, but the passing of the midfield has looked good so far, as now it goes all the way back on the other end of the field. Hogs bench not happy as Smith scooped that ball up off the ground. No call there by the officials. Play goes on. Now to the right side of your screen, Lemus now entering the box from the right side, tries to do a cross on the ground. He's taken down. And it looks like it's going to be another corner kick opportunity coming up for the Pacers. Phillitter will take it once again, as we're under 37 minutes to play here in half number one. Kick is up. Burton's able to get a glove on it. And now Campbell just takes down a member of the Hawk. It looks like it's number 15, Wilkinson, that was taken down. First foul of the game, going to go against the Pacers. Check, that was number 19, Sanchez, who was taken down by Campbell. And the Hawks will look to get things going off the free kick, but the Pacers, just like that, regain possession. And now it's going to be Aguilar who's taken off his feet. Or excuse me, they're going to call Aguilar for the foul. And so the Hawks once again will have a free kick. Pacers send it all the way down into the Hawks area of the field. Burton will kick it back out. Pacers get it back once again. And as Ponce was racing into the box to try to get to the ball, Burton beats him to and scoops it up. And he'll kick this one out. Seems like every time the Hawks have gotten a free kick so far in this game, the Pacers have immediately got it back. The Hawks do have possession right now in the midfield area, as they try to send it into the middle. Now Smith will return the favor. Still roll this one out to the right side to Aguirre. Aguirre short pass to the midfield area to Hernandez. Hernandez to Williams. Williams now working it to the middle. He'll pass it to Campbell. Campbell will pass over to his left side to Phillitter. Phillitter gets to Alvarez, who takes some space. Sends it up to Aguilar. And then is kicked out of play. Oh, the throw by Phillitter on the edge of the out of play marker. Alvarez was battling for it. Pacers able to cross it in. Good header attempt. As it goes out to the right side, Lemus was the one who made contact with it. Lemus just unable to get the right amount of contact on that one. As he had a header attempt right there, and Lemus holding the right side of his head. As it looked like he might have gotten the worst of it. Between the two players on the contact. Phillitter now settles it. Puts it back into the Hawks area momentarily. Pacers get it back as Alvarez this time settles it. He gives it right back to Phillitter. Phillitter then passes it to Aguilar. And the Pacers will go back on the attack as they start to send their back line up. Pacers are already with 2 shots. Both of those shots being provided by Jorge Lemus. 2 corner kicks opportunities already for the Pacers, along with 2 fouls. And 2 shots forced so far for the Hawks. As we're approaching 9.5 minutes played into this one. And the Pacers will prepare to take their 3rd corner kick opportunity. Phillitter will switch out. This time Alvarez will take it. Or excuse me, Aguilar will take it on the far post. Kick is up. So it takes a curve. Ponce gets a head on it. Goes out to the right side. Lemus off the chest, settles it. Lemus one-on-one with Wilkinson. Lemus drops it down to Hurd. Hurd loses his foot and unable to retain it. Now Hurd takes down the Hawks player. And I believe that's going to be number 2, Bailey. Who's a little shaken up. Check that. That's going to be Harris. And the Pacers will pick up their 3rd foul. And 3rd time the charm for bees, that was actually Kay that was taken down by Hurd. So Burton will come out of the box. So he gets ready to take the free kick for the Hawks. Slide tackling effort there by Campbell. Campbell's called once again, and right now it just looks like the Pacers are shooting themselves in the foot with these fouls as they're starting off this game of playing some undisciplined soccer. Part of that could be just the emotion of it being the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Pacers feel like they have something to prove here after how close they got last year to winning their first championship in program history. The Pacers are your 2021 USA South regular season champions. So they're looking to win the whole thing and run the table in this tournament. Goal kick coming just in front of the left post. Smith waits for his team to push up. And the Hawks take it over, as it was Harris that was making a run, but Campbell was able to get in front. Pass the ball off to his goalkeeper, Smith. And Smith sends this one out. Under 29 to play here in the first half, still scoreless. Lemus, though, tries to put it in the middle. It goes off the foot of Carty. And now on the opposite side of the box. Phillitter will try to cross, and it'll take one hop. And it'll go off the leg of McLean. No whistle called there. Pacers get the ball back. Aguilar just on the outside, the left side of the box. A lot of contacts, both players all over each other. Now they both go down. And this time the foul is going to be called against the Hawks, as I believe it's number 15, Wilkinson, all the way on the far side of the field pleading his case. The official doesn't want to hear it. Free kick coming up for the Pacers on the left side of the box. There's the kick, and it just goes into the netting of the goal. Already the Pacers have picked up 4 fouls to the Hawks 1. 2 shots so far for this one. As the Hawks have done a great job when the Pacers have been attacking the box of shutting down opportunities. They just can't get a full clear out. And anytime the Hawks try to set up an attack, the Pacers immediately shut it down as Smith tries to kick this one out. But instead he kicks it out of play. And so the Hawks will have a throw-in coming up. Throw goes right into the box. Pacers get it out momentarily. The Hawks are able to settle it. Lopez will put a foot on it. Ball doesn't go all the way out of play, and now it does. Goal kick coming up for the Pacers. Pacers get the ball in the box. Unable to get a shot off. Great job by Lemus. Now they take a shot, and it goes off the leg of number 2, Bailey. Goes out of play. Great job by the defenders of the Hawks to stop that scoring opportunity provided by the Pacers, as it was Alex Hernandez who took the shot and had it blocked. Pacers come up empty once again on the corner kick opportunity. And as Coach Huber was pleading his case, the official doesn't like it. And the official is telling Coach Huber he needs to slow his roll just a little bit.
Here we go, Hawks. Here we go, guys.
Hey, capitalize, man, capitalize.
Coach Huber, I believe, was upset with some contact that was made within the box off that corner kick opportunity. The head official giving Coach Huber the warning. And now we get ready for play to resume as Burton will kick this one out. So far the Pacers have been playing chippy in this one, as they need to slow down just a little bit, control their emotions. You're not going to get anywhere in a game of soccer playing unorganized and undisciplined. The Pacers are at their best when they control the pace of play, slow down the tempo of the game just a little bit, and are able to take as much time as possible to set up their attacks and their passes. But Lemus looks to do it himself as he's in the right. He crashes in from the right side, crosses over. Pacers with a one-on-one opportunity. Hurd's shot is blocked. Burton comes up with a big save for the Hawks. And the Pacers are shut down once again Back-to-back big stoppages so far for the Hawks in this one. And the Pacers so far are just playing uncategorized soccer. There's a collision right in front of the Pacer bench, as it was Hernandez who went down. He made contact with Bailey. It'll be interesting to see what the official calls here. As both players are walking away. Aguilar walks up to the ball. It looks like it's going to be a free kick going to the Pacers. But so far, it looks like these teams are playing American-style football with how many collisions there's been so far in this one. As Aguilar puts it all the way on target with Burton, and Burton has no problem tracking this one down.
Actually about to go potty.
Pacers try to send it in. Alvarez launched that ball downfield. Lemus just unable to get to it in time. We're under 22 and a half now to play here. Both teams still scoreless. I gotta give credit where credit's due to the Hawks so far for shutting down these early Pacers opportunities that they've had so far in this contest, as we have two more players get taken down. Wilkinson and Alvarez. Possession will remain with the Hawks. It's number 7, LeBlanc, will take the free kick. Two Pacers will make the wall. Kick is up, short kick. Campbell gets contact with it first. Now Phillitter is going to take a space. Phillitter battling with Sanchez. Phillitter passes off to the right side. And now in the box, Aguilar slows down his footing. Passes off to the left side. Now Alvarez, short pass back to Phillitter. And the Pacers are called for offsides. 21 minutes to play here in half number 1. So now the Pacers are in a dangerous territory. Potts had the ball taken away from him as Burton slid into it. Lemus has his shot blocked. Bodies are falling all over the place. Lemus trying to take the ball away. Lemus gets the ball back, turns the corner, turns around left side. Lemus tries to pass it to the middle. Potts unable to locate the ball. And the Pacers, once again, on multiple opportunities to shoot the ball, come up short once again, and the Hawks defenders answer big. High-octane attack that we just saw from the Pacers. High-octane pace of play between the two teams. As the Hawks clear this one out once again. This Hawks back line has shown it to play so far, as they're really making this Pacer attack struggle. TJ Hurd, who leads, TJ Hurd is one of the team leaders in scoring, was just unable to locate the ball, as there was multiple times in my opinion where I felt like the Pacers had too much of an extra touch, as they had the right idea going for the short passes on the ground, but the Pacers already have put up 7 shots, 2 of those shots on goal. Sometimes the extra pass can be in your favor, sometimes it can be against you, and just then it was against the Pacers. As we find ourselves on the opposite side of the field, 19 minutes to play, still scoreless. First half of the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament between the Hawks and your Pacers. Hawks coming into today's matchup as the 4 seed, your Pacers controlling the number 1 seed. So far, it's been this Hawks back line that has been the star of the show. As a shot is put on target, and it will take one bounce and into the hands of Smith. Smith sends this one up, falls to the right side, goes off the head of Lemus. Burton will run out of the box, and he will just kick this one out as Burton now races to get back in front of the goal. Ponce now from the right side, puts this one up in the air. Pacers trying to get a bounce to go in their favor. Lemus now takes a shot and sends this one way out of play. Great recognition there by Ponce as Burton was racing back to get in front of the goal to get the ball quickly and play off the throw-in. Lemus just unable to get his footing correct to try and put a shot up. As now Andres Lopez will come on. Number 15, Alex Hernandez, will check off for your Pacers. Foul called once again. It will go against the Pacers, giving them their 6th foul already in half number 1. As even though there's been a total of 9 fouls, correction, the Pacers acquiring their 7th foul in this one. Time has been ticking away here in half number 1. As this has been a pretty entertaining game so far between these two teams. The Hawks showing up to play, even though they are the 4th seed in this one. Pacers just struggling to have a shot go their way. They've had plenty of opportunities entering the box, just unable to make the right contact. As K of the Hawks shuts down the attack once again and sends this one all the way back down to Smith. As now the Hawks have a breakaway. Warriors will make the sacrifice as he'll stop the run. Good show of sportsmanship between the two teams, as it was LeBlanc who was making the run. Actually, I believe LeBlanc was called offsides on that run. 15 and a half now to play. Still scoreless in the first. Now in the midfield circle, Alvarez will pass up the middle to Hurd. Hurd has a collision with 15 Wilkinson. Williams will settle it. Sets it up for Lopez. Hurd once again takes a shot, has it blocked. As number 9, Cardi whipped on that one. Lemus was trying to crash it from the right side, lost his footing. Ball goes out of play. We'll have a goal kick coming up and substitutions for the two teams. As number 6, Thad Livens will check in for the Hawks. 20 Harris will check out. And Didi Sam Luis will come on for your Pacers. So Ivan Ponce will check off. Lemus once again, who's had a lot of touches so far on this one, gets good contact. Burton had to fall on top of that one, but is able to make the save once again as we're under 14 minutes to play now in half number 1. LeBlanc tries to pass it up, put too much power behind that. Smith is able to scoop it up quickly. Kick is up. Good distance behind that kick. It's Lopez puts the ball back up in the air, then has the ball given back to him by the Hawks defender. Now Sam Luis on the left side of the field drops it back down to Filter. Filter passes it over to the right side to, I believe it was Alvarez. And then Lopez tries to put this ball in the box. Sam Luis tried to cross it in and instead sends it behind the back of the goal. And check that. They're going to say it was the last touch by the Hawks. So the Pacers will be given their 5th corner kick opportunity, as it will be Aguilar taking it from the far corner. Lemus tries to turn around as it went over the head of multiple players, and it goes behind the goal. And so now we'll have a goal kick coming up for the Hawks. Cluster of players in the midfield circle. Burton kicks it off. Alvarez went up for the challenge. Hawks strike it down. Hawks pass it over to the right side. Sanchez now trying to beat Williams. Sanchez takes down Williams. Sanchez went down as well. Official gives the call, and the Hawks are going to be given a penalty kick. Williams pleading his case. Official walks away. And under 11 and a half minutes to play in this one, we have a pivotal moment coming up. And for the Pacers, who have had 11 shots so far in this one, 10 shots so far in this one, 3 of those shots on goal, have been unable to come up with anything. The Hawks only with 4 shots so far on this one, 2 of those on goal, have a chance to take the lead in this first round of USA South Conference play. It'll be LeBlanc against Smith. Here we go, pivotal moment for the Hawks. And LeBlanc just put too much air under that one, and the Pacers are given a get out of jail free card. And I'm sure Coach Huber, along with his fellow coaching staff, is breathing a huge sigh of relief. I think everybody in this stadium on the right side that's wearing Pacer green and white is doing the same thing. But the Pacers have to be a lot better at playing disciplined soccer, or else they're going to end up shooting themselves in the foot. And they're unable to settle things down. Don't be surprised if the Hawks are giving no scoring opportunities. Sam Luis shoots it in! It's Sam Luis! So he returns the fame on the other end of the side of the field, and the Pacers go up 1-0 in this one. And that just proves if you have a chance in a one-on-one situation against Smith, you better make it count, because the Pacers, just like that, can make you pay for it. Louis Pacers goal! Here's first of the postseason, scorer number 25, Didi Sam Louise. Sam Louise, his first of the postseason. He adds on to a total of 1 goal scored in the regular season. Has given the Pacers a 1-goal lead with under 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Crazy sequence of events there. We went from a 1-on-1 situation where Pacer Nation was holding their breaths as the Hawks had a penalty kick opportunity, and just like that, Sam Luis, with just the easy little chip in from the left side, has given the Pacers a 1-0 lead. It took the Pacers 11 shots in total, but lucky 11 comes up big for the Pacers, who now control the lead in our first round of the USA South Conference matchup. Burton just has to put his right hand up in a last chance to stop that one. Pacers now starting to pick up the pace just a little bit as they realize that they have gained the momentum in this one. Lopez now, back to Sam Luis. Sam Luis chips it over to the left side. Pacers now trying to crash in from the left. Aguilar at the last second, just before he was about to kick it away, had the ball taken away from him. And now the Hawks will go on the run, looking to respond. Sam Luis once again drops it back down. Aguirre once again puts it in the middle to Hurd. Hurd over to the left side of Campbell. Campbell takes his space. Campbell, before he could have pressure applied to him by Livens, is able to get it off. San Luis once again, one touch to Lopez. Lopez tries to send it in as Lemus was crashing in towards the goal, but Burton scoops that one up. Alvarez has his pass blocked by Wilkinson. Now on the left side of the box. Some good moves there by Aguilar. And the Hawks clear it out once again. Throw-in coming up for the Pacers. Filter decides not to take it. Hurd will come up and prepare to take this throw-in. So the official is going to call time here, and we're going to have a substitution be made. Number 18, Sebastian Guerrero will come on. Number 9, Cardi will come off for the Hawks. Official gives a signal, play gets ready to resume here. 5:15 on the clock. Pacers up 1-0. Lemus once again is able to put a head on it, and it goes out of play to the right side. Off the goal kick by Burton. Williams clears this one out. The Hawks are able to get it back. So Lopez was able to gain control. Campbell would drop it back down all the way to Smith. Smith quickly back out to Lopez, or excuse me, to Campbell, I should say. Campbell now passes over to the right side of Phillitter. Phillitter pushes it up, and the Hawks shut it down. San Luis doing a great job of battling for possession. Let's keep the ball in the Hawks area. Hurry now, takes a shot, takes multiple rolls, and goes out of play to the right side. Goal kick coming up for Burton. Kick is up. Lemus of the Pacers wins possession. Williams, great pass down the near sideline. So Lopez is battling with Lopez on Lopez there, actually. Battling for possession. Pacers are giving a throw in. Lemus keeps the ball in play. San Luis on the right side. Short pass out in front for Lemus. So Lemus was tiptoeing down the out-of-bounds marker. LeBlanc comes in with a slide tackling effort to put this one out of play as we're approaching 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first. Filter gets ready to take it. Kick is up. Burton goes jump man there and is able to track that one down in the air. Filter once again. Pass it down the near side, and the Hawks stop that one as Bailey Welcome back to live stream coverage of the William Peace Pacers men's soccer team on the Pacers Sports Network, presented by the Athletic Communications Department of WPU. It is the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament on High Time, still currently from Wake Med Soccer Park here in Peary. The William Peace Pacers lead the Huntington Hawks by a score of 1-0. Let's take a look back at first half stats brought to us by WPUpacers.com. Fans for the latest news and updates, game previews to game recaps from William Peace University Athletics, please visit GoPeacePacers.com. You can also like the Pacers on Facebook or follow them on Instagram and Twitter at GoPeacePacers. The Pacers are racking up a good amount of shots early on in this one as they started out shooting the Pacers very quickly. It took them a while to finally get things going. And the Pacers currently out shooting the Hawks 11-5. 4 of those shots on goal for the Pacers. 2 of those 5 shots on goal for the Hawks. 6 corner kicks for the Pacers, 1 corner kicks for the Hawks. No red cards so far between the two teams, which is always good. 1 yellow card given to the Pacers as it went against Karan Williams. And 3 saves so far for Burton of the Hawks, 2 saves for Jacob Smith. Shots forced for the Hawks, 11-5 for the Pacers. Jorge Lemus leads the Pacers with 6 shots, 1 of his shots on goal. Ivan Ponce follows with 3 shots, 2 of his shots on goal. Then Alex Hernandez with 1 shot so far in this one. And then it was number 25, D.D. Sam Luis, for his 2nd goal in total of the season, first of the offseason, who came up big for the Pacers after the Pacers found themselves with a penalty kick against them, as it was LeBlanc who was one-on-one with Jacob Smith in a very pivotal moment of the game. But when you have USA South goalkeeper of the year Jacob Smith, who's going 8 wins, 1 losses, and 1 draw for the season, and has posted a .700 save percentage and 3 total shutouts, you don't really have a lot to worry about there. And the Pacers were able to respond quickly in less than 30 seconds with Sam Luis's goal, and that's how we find ourselves with our score here as the second half has just gotten started. LeBlanc leads the Hawks with shots in total. He has posted up 3 shots apiece, 1 on goal, followed by number 14 Lopez, who has posted up 2 shots, 1 on goal. And that's where we stand here as second half action is underway in the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament between the Pacers and the Hawks. Also, something that we should note, the Pacers earned 9 USA South Conference awards. Congratulations to Jorge Lemus, Rush Campbell, Jacob Smith, Jose Aguirre, TJ Hurd, Archie Filater, Ivan Ponce, Danny Alvarez, and Sammy Suazo, and the entire men's soccer program for their season so far. But of course, their mission is not done yet, as they look to hold on to this 1-goal lead and potentially expand on it and qualify for the second round of the USA South Conference Tournament. But they have to hold on for 43 minutes before they can do that. It's Danny Alvarez. He's holding cloth up to his nose. So could be some potential bleeding. He's going to be looked at by the medical staff. Clock is stopped. And as Alvarez comes off, Hernandez will come back on. Pacers now working from left to right. Smith gets ready. Take the free kick. Sends this one deep into the Hawks area of the field. Filater getting ready to take the throw in. Short throw into Ponce. Ponce drops it back down to Hurd. Hurd now taking some space. Pass over to the left side of Philiter. Philiter on the left crosses it in. Philiter is whistled off sides. Off the chest of Livens. And they're going to say it was a handball going against Livens. So that will get possession right back to the Pacers. That was most of the story for the first half. The Hawks with just a handful of some good runs. Most of their possession was coming off free kicks and fouls. But it seemed like the Hawks would only hold on to possession momentarily and the Pacers would get it right back. The only really good scoring opportunity that the Hawks had was that one-on-one situation on the penalty kick between LeBlanc and Smith. Pacers had multiple opportunities to score. There was even one point where in the box, there were 3 Pacer players who each got a touch on it right in front of Burton, who I'm sure was sweating. They came up empty. And as I said, just 30 seconds after the penalty kick opportunity, Sam Luis was able to find himself just an easy access goal as he chipped it in from the left side and was able to beat Burton.
Let's go, Hawks! Keep playing with class!
Filter throws it into Ponce. Ponce drops it back over the midfield area to Hurd. Hawks applying no pressure. Campbell now take a space. It's being tracked down from the left side to Livens. Hurd intercepts the pass, the intended target, Bradley. They're going to say Hurd stepped out. Throw in coming up for the Hawks. Hawks had the possession, slowing the tempo down just a bit. Seems like every time the Hawks have tried to push the ball up with a run, the Pacers have been able to take it away. So it might would work in the Hawks' favor to really slow down the pace of play. The Hawks now still maintaining possession, making a run on the left side of the field. As they try to cross it in, but they have their attempt blocked. So far the Hawks have set up a nice little change of play, acquiring a good little run there and keeping the ball in the Pacers area of the field. They have a corner kick coming up. But under 39 minutes to play, Lopez immediately blocks it off the head. Ball goes over to the right side. Hawks are able to keep it in. Cardi battling Philiter. Philiter is taken down. Cardi still holding on to it. Cardi now trying to move him from the right side. He has no help whatsoever. And Philiter takes it away as Cordy's still on the ground.
Come on, Rip.
Overton now pushes it up. Lopez switches the field. Passes over to the far side to Williams. And the Hawks take things right back over. So drive it all the way back to their back line. Now proceed to push it up. Pacers have taken back over. Aguirre slows his steps down just a little bit and dumps this one all the way in. So rolls out a play to the left side of the far corner. So now Danny Alvarez will check back in for the Pacers. Alex Hernandez receives a nice reception from the crowd as he comes off. Ponce off the throw by Williams. Ponce is able to beat the defender. Tries to chip it over. It goes past Burns. And the Pacers score and add on to their lead. Alvin Ponce, the regular season goal leader, has come up big once again in the postseason.
Take it on down, buddy.
William Peace Pacers goal! His first of the postseason, scored by number 12, Ivan Ponce. Ivan Ponce, who led the Pacers and the USA South in goals scored during the regular season, off the throw-in by Karan Williams, just like that, has extended this Pacer lead to 2. And the Hawks now starting to find themselves with their backs against the wall just a little bit as we're approaching 35 and a half to play. As we're having some internet connection troubles here with our live stream. As our stats have been taken away from us, that's going to make things a little difficult for this broadcast, but we'll do our best to get things situated. But all you really need to know is your Pacers in the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament now lead the Hawks 2-0, provided by Sam Luis and Ponce. Shot taken by the Hawks.
Keep it up, Hawks.
Goes behind the net. So as we try to get our internet connection reset to be able to provide you some live stats, we might take a short pause on the broadcast for internet connection identification. But before we do that, the Pacers once again found themselves in the box momentarily. The Hawks come up big able to come away with it. And now the Hawks are on the run. Campbell and LeBlanc battling for it. Ball is out of play. Connection will remain, or excuse me, possession will remain with the Hawks. And now Aguilar, one-on-one left side, takes a shot, has it blocked. Good move there by McLean. Get a foot on it at the last second.
Keep it up, guys.
So quarter kick coming up for the Pacers. On the left side for a corner. Aguilar providing it. Byrne able to get a glove on it. Thillerton tracks it down at the edge of the box. Thillerton is taken down. And McLean just clears this one down.
I'm back, coach.
32.5 to play in the second. Pacers up 2-0. First round of the USA South Conference Tournament. If the Pacers win this one, they'll play their next game in the second round this upcoming Friday on November 5th. Guys, we're going to take a quick pause. We're going to keep the live stream going, but we're going to work on this internet connection identification here on the Pacers Sports Network. Live stream will continue. We'll be right back on commentary. We apologize for the short pause on commentary as we have gotten our internet connection reset here, so live stats are backing up. Pacers now out shooting the Hawks 13-6. 5 of those 13 shots on target for the Pacers. 2 of those 6 shots on target for the Hawks. Pacers 7 corner kicks to the Hawks 4. And Burton with 3 saves for the Hawks. 2 for Smith of your Pacers. As the Pacers are trying to clear this one out. Hawks doing a great job of keeping the pressure. No call there. As Kay took down Aguilar. Mismatch there.
Keep it up, Hawks. Keep it up.
Throw-in coming up once again for the Hawks. Shot taken. Smith dives on it to the right side. Pacers are able to escape with 30 minutes remaining in this one.
Keep it up, guys.
And the Pacers are 30 minutes away from advancing to round 2, up 2, and half number 2. Offside called against the Pacers. Ponce is on the ground. Excuse me, there was a foul that was called. That's why Ponce was on the ground. Free kick coming up by Aguilar. goes out of play to the right side. Corner kick coming up for the Pacers on the far side of the field from the right corner. Check that. It's going to be a throw-in coming up. Hurd will take it. High arcing throw. And honestly, a good bicycle kick opportunity, but Ponce comes up big once again. And the Pacers extend this one to 3. As that ball did not go in. Ponce had everybody fooled here. I think everybody was more impressed with the bicycle kick opportunity that came about. That we just didn't have clear eyes to officially see if that shot by Ponce had gone in. So the Hawks escape of a good scoring opportunity. I don't even know who it was that scored or had the bicycle kick opportunity, as we're now just getting word that there was an offside that was called against the Pacers. Hurd is taken down. Foul called against the Hawks. Hurd drops it back to Aguilar, I should say. Aguilar back to Hurd. Hurd passing up top to Lopez. Filter running down from the left side, signaling that he's open. Said Lopez goes to the right side of Lemus. Lemus now puts on some nice moves, puts a shot. Saved by Burton. Burton boots this one all the way down the Pacers area. As there's one lone Hawk member running it down, as it was Levens, who was trying to get past both Campbell and Aguilar to no success. And the ball kicked out of play. Throwing coming up for the Hawks. Sanchez now passes back up to Cardi. Cardi drops all the way back down to Lopez. And Ponce will kick it off the foot of Lopez. So the Pacers will get the ball back off the throw-in with 26 minutes left to play here. A lot of commotion at the midfield area as Aguilar is on both knees. Wanted a call from the official, didn't get it. And now Kay will just clear this one out. The Hawks will try to take back over. Bradley's taken down. This time the official is going to call that one. But we'll have a free kick coming up for the Hawks, provided by McLean. And the Pacers just clear it out to the left side. Approaching 24 and a half to play in regulation. Throwing coming up for the Hawks on the far side of the field. It's going to be Bradley taking it. Ball's thrown into play. Takes a couple bounces off some heads. And finally Campbell is able to send this one up in the air. Aguilar's going to race for it. McLean puts a head on it to try and put the ball back down in the Pacers area of the field. Aguilar comes up with it. Has over to Lopez. Lopez had some pressure provided by Lopez of the Hawks. Hawks fans not happy about the no call. Play resumes as Burton scurries up to clear this one out of play. Throw-in coming up for the Pacers. TJ Hurd prepares to take the throw into the left side of the Hawks bench. He has Aguilar out in front. Instead, he'll throw it over Aguilar. Goes for the intended target of number 5, Alvarez instead. Goes off the head of number 5, McLean of the Hawks. And now the Hawks have a breakaway. 2-on-2 situation. Hawks making a run. It's Bradley providing it. Bradley's in the box. Bradley on the left side takes the shot. Out in front. And the Hawks are able to score through deflection. And I cut this lead down to 1. As there is a member of the Pacers down and a member of the Hawks down. As it was Hurd that went down. So we'll get clarification on who scored that one. Hawks score with his first of the postseason, scorer number 6, Thad Levens. Thad Levens gets his first of the postseason. As he adds on to his 4th goal in total for the year. And the Pacers now find themselves only controlling a 1-goal lead. So we're approaching 22 minutes to play here. Pacers look to reset, try to swing the momentum back in their favor, and deny the Hawks from scoring anymore.
Let's go, Hawks! Communicate!
Lopez is taken down once again. Foul called on Cardi.
Hey, it goes both ways!
So we're approaching 21 minutes to play here. As the Pacers try to hold on to their 1-goal lead. George Aguilar takes the free kick. And has his shot opportunity denied by number 15, Wilkinson. Now a foul will be called against Campbell on the right side of the box. Campbell taking his sweet time to drop that ball off as Burton quickly kicks this one back into play. Hawks trying to find the Pacers in a mismatch. 16-on-16 crime there between Bradley and Williams. Now Lemus is taken down in the box. No foul called. Ball did go out of play. So the Pacers will have a corner kick coming up with 20 minutes exactly remaining in regulation from the far side right corner. Pivotal moment here for the Pacers as the Hawks now starting to sneak back up on them. You kind of feel like even though the Pacers have a 1-goal lead, it's kind of made this a whole new matchup. The Pacers can capitalize here off the corner kick. Filter puts it up in the air, and immediately the Pacers are shut down as McLean jumps up and gets that one out of the box. Williams will come up and try to put it back in. Takes one hop into the gloves of Burton. The Pacers come up empty on their 8th corner kick of the match. Hurd shaken up a little bit just on the right side of the circle. Foul's going to go against the Hawks with 19 minutes remaining here. Free kick will be taken by Hurd. Kick is up. Lemus now is able to be a defender on the right side, takes a shot. And Lemus scored! I thought that hit the side of the net. I thought it hit the side of the net, but the Pacers, just like that, have gone back up by 2.
William Peace Pacers goal! His first of the postseason, scorer number 7, Jorge Renas.
Jorge Lemus had me fooled. I thought that ball just went into the side netted on the right side of the goal, but it got past Burton.
It's a little late to be pulling cards.
As Burton just looked at that one go in. And Jorge Lemus, who's been leading the Pacers all game in shot totals on his 8th shot of the afternoon, has put the Pacers back up by 2. Alex Hernandez checks back on for Andres Lopez. Ivan Ponce will come off now. Didi Sam Luis, who got the first goal of the afternoon for the Pacers, will come back on. Approaching 17 and a half left to play. Sanchez making a good run. Filter's down. Shot taken. Filter is still down. Filter holding on to his left ankle. Now we'll have a stoppage of play. And we'll take a stop with them, as this is coverage of William Peace University men's soccer in the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Pacers up 3-1. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Pacers Sports Network. Pacers extended their lead to 3-1 off Jorge Lemus, his first goal of the first season, his 11th of the season. 17 minutes left to play here.
Get those rests, bro.
Smith will put this one up in the air. Sammy Swazzer just watches it go out of play as he's checked in for George Aguilar. Archie Filter is back up to his feet, gets ready to take the throw in right in front of the Hawks bench. Sam Luis able to maintain possession. Sanchez came crashing in. The Pacers keeping the ball in the Hawks area, and the Hawks just clear it out and send it out of play. Now number 10, Austin Premier will check in for the Hawks. 16, Taylor Bradley will come off. now called against Lopez. And Lopez will be given a yellow card as the Pacers had themselves a scoring opportunity as Hurd was making the run. So now both teams have acquired one yellow card this afternoon. It's now number 9, Cardi of the Hawks. It's limping off. He'll go to the bench. Herrero will come back on for the Hawks. Free kick coming up to the pace just to the left of the Hawks bench. So now we're starting to have a battle of chants between the fans. Little Let's Go Pacers, Let's Go Hawks chants breaking out as the Pacers, just a little bit over 15 and a half to go before they advance to the second round of the conference tournament. Now assistant coach Young, both coaches are confused on what the call is.
He doesn't know.
Now Coach Huber is going to be given a yellow card. Coach Huber was just asking what the call was. Actually, Coach Huber and Coach Cuba were both asking what the call was. Coach Huber brings up a good point. Just under 15 and a half to play. There's no reason to stop the play like that. And I know this is the first round of conference tournament, but the officials are having a conference meeting on the field to try and figure out what they want to call here. I don't think either team knows what's going on. So there was a clock issue that I'm now getting word. Coach was just being told he has one left warning left before he's given a red card. Things starting to heat up here in the final 15 minutes of this one. As kids might start trick-or-treating by the time that this game's resumed. And there it is. Free kick taken by Burton.
Go, 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 go!
And just like down the other end, the Hawks making a push. Pacers are able to shut it down as Alvarez knocked that one out of play.
Hey, let's go! Finish!
Smith has no problem tracking that one down. Smith taking a couple of bounces, letting the clock run out. Finally kicks this one off. Pacers come down with it. 14 minutes to play for the Pacers advance to the second round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Throw-in coming up for the Pacers, just to the right of the Hawks bench. Phillitter will throw this one down into the ground to San Luis. San Luis gives it right back to Phillitter. Phillitter puts on a nice step, gets past the defender. The ref doesn't like it. Foul called against the Pacers.
Come on, Austin!
Officials have been a little whistle friendly in this one, in my opinion. As Coach Huber's on strike number 2 before he might be taken out of this game. Has to just contain himself for 13 minutes before the Pacers come away with a 3-1 win and advance to the second round of the USA South Conference Tournament. On the far side of the field now. Throw-in coming up. The sun's starting to come out in the upper left corner here at Wake Med Soccer Park, making this for a beautiful afternoon finish. This first round game of the conference tournament.
Go, Hobbs! You got it!
Throwing once again for the Pacers on the far side of the field. Sam Luis one-on-one with the defender. Trying to put a step out in front, moves over to the right side, tries to cross over the air and is into the gloves of Burton. Off the goal kick by Burton. Goes over to the right side of the midfield circle. Ball rolls out of play. Official gives a whistle. So we're having a break in the game. Clock is stopped. Burton is attending to a Hawks player that's walking behind the net, and I'm not sure what's going on. Strange sequence of events here in the closing moments of this second half of the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament as the clock has resumed. We're under 11 and a half to play here. Pacers up 3-1 over the Hawks. Sam Luis passes over to the right side of Suazo. Suazo had the ball taken away from him momentarily. Pacers recoup and drop this one back. And will now just play the game of running out the clock.
Let's go, Hobbs! You got it!
Alvarez now drops it back to Williams.
Let's go! Come on, Red!
10 and a half to play here. Hawks going to have to start applying some more pressure at some point, because they still got to tally 2 more goals if they want to tie this one up and send it into extra time.
There you go!
Hawks getting possession back now, trying to establish a run as Harris is trying to hold on to it. Harris loses it. Williams gets it for the Pacers, passes it to Hurd. Hurd tries to cross it over to the right side. Burton gets it, beats this one out. The Pacers once again will just drop this one back.
Get him, Aaron! Get him!
Yes, sir.
Go, 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 go! Get in it! Get in it!
Approaching 9 minutes to play. Whistle called. There's a member of the Hawks down. Yellow card. It's going to go against Hurd. 19-on-19 crime as Sanchez is down. Sanchez back up to his feet. Clock has stopped. And now if you're the Pacers, the clock is either going to be your friend or your enemy. And right now it's your enemy in situations like this where it's stopped due to the call of a foul. And now the Hawks will have a free kick coming up as LeBlanc will be taking it for Hunterdon. Three Pacer players making the wall. Clock is stopped at 9:01. Pacers up 3-1 in the closing moments of the second. Kick is up. And it goes over the top of the crossbar. Pacers come away on that one. Jacob Smith kicks this one over to his left to Campbell. Sanchez coming up to challenge Campbell. Campbell drops it back to Smith. Smith will now clear this one out. Lemus going up for it for the Pacers. Comes down with it. And Lemus is pushed down from behind. Might be a show of frustration shown there by Premier. Clock is stopped once again at 8:10. Now Dylan Lombardo will check in or get ready to check in for the Hawks at the next stoppage of play. Clock stopped once again at 7:52, remaining in the second. There's a free kick for the Pacers. We'll just try to run this one out. Foul called against the Pacers. Free kick is up under 7.5 to play. Ball rolls out of play. Pacers will have a goal kick coming up. We're approaching 7 minutes to play here in the second. Jacob Smith. On the outside of the right post. Hunt sells it. Tries to pass up to Aguilar. Now Aguilar on the left side of the box. Trying to beat the defender. Put on some nice moves there. Takes a shot. And Burton will fall on top of it. 6 minutes left to play here. Pacers have another chance. Ponce had a wide open goal. He was looking to add on to his impressive stat total for the season.
Good job, 2-0. Top 2.
Kick is up. Hawks are able to come away with it. Spud number 11. Lombardo, number 11, Philliter were running that ball down. Goes out of play. Goal kick coming up for Smith. 5 minutes to play here before the Pacers advance to the second round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Alvarez moves out to the right side, takes a shot. Goes out to the left side. Four and a half to play now. Philliter sells it once again for the Pacers. Being challenged by Sanchez. Or excuse me, Lombardo once again. Hawks quickly get the throw in. And Sanchez unable to gain control of it for the Hawks. Throwing coming up once again for the Pacers.
Not if we stay up here, we're good. It's only 3 minutes.
Under 3.5 left to play. Goal kick coming up for Smith. Alvarez goes up for it for the Pacers. Hurd ultimately comes away with it. Has low to the right side. And Ponce's run is stopped. But possession will remain with the Pacers.
Okay, we're almost done. Hold on.
Under 2.5 now. Another shot put up. Easily scooped by Burton. And the Pacers are closing in. In the final moments of this one, advancing to round 2. Good effort today by the Pacers. Looked like the Hawks were going to jump out early. They score the first goal on a penalty kick opportunity. Unable to do so. Less than 30 seconds later, Sam Luis was able to score. Ponce was able to score next. Hawks were able to get one goal up. But then Lemus put the dagger in the Hawks. That's how the Pacers have found themselves up 3-1. Under 90 seconds to play here.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Under a minute to play here. Pacer Nation realizing that they're seconds away from seeing their men's soccer team move on in the conference tournament. "20 seconds now. Jacob Smith, his final goal kick. Made a total 4 saves in this one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the game. Our final score, the Pacers 3, Hawks 1. Pacers win! With this victory, your William Peace Pacers men's soccer team will advance to the second round of the USA South Conference Tournament. That game will be played this Friday, November 5th. Opponent to be announced. Fans, for more updates regarding who the Pacers will host in that game, be sure to visit GoPacePacers.com. We want to thank you for joining us here today at USA's Wegmans Soccer Park for today's first round USA South Conference Tournament matchup. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good weekend. Drive home safe. And go Pacers!
There you have it. Our final score in the first round of USA South tournament game. Your William Peace Pacers defeat the Hawks by a final score of 3-1. The Hawks season will come to a close with an overall record of 6 wins, 9 losses, 2 draws. 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws in USA South Conference play. Your Pacers now advance to 12 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw overall for the season. Semi-final play will take place this Friday, November the 5th, as the Pacers will wait to see who they will host in the semifinals of the USA South Conference play. From everybody here on the Pacers Sports Network and the WPU Athletic Communications Department, I want to thank you for joining us here on the Pacers Sports Network. Once again, my name is Graham Hill. Thank you for joining us. Our final score, once again, the Pacers 3, Hawks 1. Pacers move on to the USA South semifinals. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.